welcome to another edition of Talking Parish League. I'm your host, Leroy John Baptist, and it's indeed a pleasure to be in your presence once more. Hope everyone had a good holiday weekend, and we're here today with bringing you another program. Today will be our last program for the 2021 season in terms of our Talking Parish League show. And we have a full house today, so we're not going to waste any time. We're just going to let you know our platinum sponsors, and then we're going to introduce our guests today as we divulge into the career of, let me just get this name, I have to put on my glasses here. We have in-house a very special guest, Mr. Dane Wadika Gums, former teacher, national cricketer, and renowned panda ranger. And we also have in studio Emma Richards, who will be assisting me with the dialogue here. So Richie is on Zoom, and we have Wayne Deadly Henry also in-house, and of course, you know, Taddy is here as usual. But our platinum sponsor for our show, ACB Caribbean, simple, smarter banking. For all of your banking and connectivity needs, be sure to check them out at ACB Caribbean. 43 years with the Antigua Parish League circuit, and for that we are eternally grateful. So for all of your banking and financial needs, it's ACB Caribbean.
On behalf of the entire Cecil Charles Group of Companies, Cecil Charles Company Limited, Tico Pharmacy, Hutchison Antigua Limited, Antigua Farm and Gardens, and St. John's Pharmacy, we would like to thank you all for your support over the years and wish you a Merry Christmas, a happy, prosperous, and healthy New Year.
Your order will be processed immediately. Thank you for calling Mega Distributors. On behalf of management and staff of Mega Distributors Limited, we wish our fellow citizens of Antigua and Barbuda a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, and prosperous 2022. We thank you for your continued support and look forward to seeing you at our location on American Road, or you can call us at 562-6353 or 562-6354.
It's beginning to look a lot
like Cool and Smooth is the #1 place to shop this Christmas. Yes, we are ready. Yes, ready for the Christmas season. Come in store to see all our new arrivals. Now in stock. Ladies' shoes, ladies' clothes, men's shoes, sandals, sportswear, furniture, fridges, stereo sets, waffle makers, air fryers, ice coolers, dressing tables, and of course a Christmas tree to pack all these goodies under. Although I'm not sure how you're gonna put a dressing table on a Christmas tree. Nevertheless, don't let these great items pass you by. Plus 20% discount on selected items. Cool and Smooth is your #1 stop for Christmas this year.
Colors are so good.
We, the management and staff of Hell Plumbing Electric Limited, would like to wish each and everyone a Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year. We are located on Herbert's Main Road in the purple and white building. We are also asking everyone to stay safe, follow the protocols, wash your hands, wear your mask, social distancing, because we are hoping to see everyone in the new year.
Hello, here is Brandfullis wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Here at Brandfullis, if you're not having a happier Merry Christmas, come on to Brandfullis. We will help you do that. We have everything for all your needs. We are located on High Street, where we sell all the big teddy bears at a very good price. You can contact me on 771-2282 for more info. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New
All
Year!
right, so we are back, and we want to thank all of our sponsors, contributors to the show, being with us for the year. And we're just going to kick off now, just quickly. We have some quick texters. Bad news, good to have you. Good afternoon, guys. Early out today, live and direct from Orange County, New York. So good to have you aboard. Bad news. And Myron James is saying, good afternoon, Taddy and the guys. Taddy, I heard you eat a lot of ham and turkey over the weekend. You put on about 20 pounds. How was the holidays for you? On the edition?
I don't want to comment on that too much. That sounds like the guys. But I don't want to go there. I read Hammer, I read meat Johns. It couldn't be me. so no, John.
If night should turn today, Taddy.
What happened, John, man, today? Like I said, John, today's special day for me, you know. My good friend there, Dane Wadike comes. He's home back to Richie. Late for the match. You know what I mean?
Who was late? Wadika or Richie?
Wadika late for the match. Richie never late for match, man. Richie a disciplined guy. You know what I mean?
And me so
disciplined guy. So what happened now, John? See, this panel kind of strange, John. Because I had ovals, but nobody know this one. This one in Delhi, nobody know even ovals. But when you do the research, real ovals, man. Real ovals, man.
You know, Taddy, I usually just keep quiet. I'm always just quiet and in the background.
Maybe that's what happened.
And small.
When you told me older boy was so, he older boy was a great friend. It's all great, you know what I mean? So you're great, man. So you're ovals, man. Then. You know what I mean, John? But then you have Dean, what he comes to overs, man, again, no. But you know, we juice the jumbo crab, you know what I mean? That's so rich.
But our host now, you don't think by now we should make him an honorary over here since all the show.
So what that? When Mark surprised my body last week, Dane Wadika comes and say, "How you lose yourself to tell me in Antigua?" You know what I mean? I said, "I have to have a show today." You know what I mean? So what happens? Like I put in the stuff, teacher, and strange in the John yesterday. I was with my good friend Biggie, we fixed guys and so. And I saw this football guy, so I said to him, "Boy, Mervyn does a show with football." So he said, "I'm a cricketer too. I love cricket more than football." The man goalkeeper, I think about 10 years or so. A guy, what are you doing again? Green.
Uncle Tally, picking.
No, man.
No? Green. Oh, Zazawaki.
That's what he told me. He was his open back to the Zoal Academy. And he was such a good batsman. And what he can call him, Viv Green.
That's true.
So when he plays some fine chances, he said, "I got him and Viv."
I thought it was not the way around, I thought it was Zazawaki Richards and Vivi Green.
I said, so I tell you, they have to teach him the academy and so on. And so the thing, you know what I mean? So I say, "You a cricketer?" He said, "Yeah, man, I want to come." I said, "Why to come here on the show today?" You know what I mean? Say, that's true. So I say, so he starts to I didn't believe him, you know what I mean? So I tell him, there's so many things to learn, you know what I mean?
Right.
And they see how deadly, you know, guys. I want to attack him on the pan business too, because I have deadly to help me out. He needs to help, you know what I mean? And I brought his Mervyn to St. John's, man, you know. Well, to St. John's, man. They know good one leader, but the guy Mark, you know. You know what I mean? So, John, we have a good day today, you know, because the day can be good for me because I have a butt. And I must tell you most of all, you know, he was a man who spearheaded poetry to New York. But he had his first team had 2 chips, 1982. First 2 tickets, that's what I said. I don't want no 2 tickets, I want the whole team went to New York. And North America. He was a man who started the plan in 1983.
Very good.
So until he was a man who spearheaded behind the plan. So, hey,
A lot to talk about.
So I must say that to one end, John, you know what I mean? So, and after he left, everything continued well. He put things in place very well.
Those are good years.
Well, Dane, we're going to welcome you aboard, give you the first crack at the mic, saying good afternoon.
The first crack is bad news. I played against bad news just before the COVID thing set in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I knock you out the ground about 4 different times.
You can't fall like that.
Come with them little quick spin kind of something. So, you know, you step forward and knock
Bad is spinning now, man.
Yeah. But he batted really well. He made some runs the same game, you know what I mean? So, you know, after I got 50 or 60 pace, man, you changed all. You know? But listen, it's always a pleasure to come back home, especially among friends and who I consider family. Taddy and I used to, after work, go to the beach down at Fort. We not only run the beach several times, but we swam the beach several times. you know, that level of fitness and commitment, and it's so relaxing, you know, that you after work you just go to the beach and you swim, and the mindset will automatically to go and play sports, you know. You know, and you play with guys like Richie and then with Mervyn. You know,
They played Mark. They played
of
Mark.
course, Mark Bumbek. Mark can skin that cherry ball hard, man. As a matter of fact, you know, and I don't mean to be crass, but you know, we used to play with them plastic protectors. One afternoon up at St. John's, man, that man knocked the plastic protector when I was batting inside out.
Mark, get us some props.
And he used to be skinny fella. Skid off really fine, you know. But those are the years, man. Those are and up at East Bus Station. And personally, you know, I'm saddened to see the state of that monstrosity they have there in East Street. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? But they should not have gotten rid of that ground, man. That St. John's ground was special.
It was sacred, yeah,
sacred.
Sacred.
And, it's good to see that they have Rising Sun in a good place, you know. So hopefully, I know Richie have really good memories of that St. John's wicket. On a Saturday afternoon, you play shots without thinking, man. You hit that ball on the up so sweet, and you can't bowl short to that, man.
You know,
Queen's Park, beg humble pardon.
And the cars passing.
Yes. I remember one afternoon, Viv came back from Australia, and Cannon was bowling, and Viv cover drive, and that ball flew off, you know, and go straight through a man's car. The window down, past the ball good, you know. Yeah. But those are special times to watch guys like Cannon and Smasho, Mervyn. And Mervyn used to think he can bowl in a day.
I know.
Me and your teammate, but you know, he used to think he can bowl. Wait.
I want to find out something.
I was supposed to
find out something. Mark would bowl more than Mervyn.
Yes.
Well, okay, I understood. But God, as Dave said a while, what I said just now, guys, I didn't bring it in now before we forget. We used to go beach and gym was every day. So this then was John 1989. I was starting to build a house. So I went up Seaton's, move all the blocks out the area for the backhoe man coming the next day. And we went to saw 1 or 2 18 blocks. I didn't see them. So the smoke took the block, snapped the back man, back gone. So I went to him. He called me, he said, we're going to gym. I said, boy, I can't make the gym anymore. Back down. He said, too late, we call for you, man. So he called for me, boy, John. So went over to gym. Some sit-ups. I tell you later, his foot can't go. So that's what I was doing first swimmer, one in the foot to the next.
Yep.
So you remember that?
Yep.
That's the same house. The one in the beach. We're going beach.
Yep.
So swam from Asset Way. Down by Scarlet.
Beach Lime.
So you remember that?
Yes.
That was 1989. You were long ago.
Yep. Long time, man. Long time.
So Richie, if you want to come in there.
Yes, personally, I would just like to thank Paddy and everybody in the studio for having me on the show. Monica!
Yes.
And good to hear you, because I can't see you right now. I mean, I don't know, I can't see you guys in the studio, but great to be, on the same program with you. You were a genuine friend, a good teammate, and I tell you what, we had some great times battling together, but off the field, you were a leader, you were a genuine friend, and you took care of me and many others. So,
yes, sir.
Just like to say that you will always be in my heart for the kindness that you have shown to me when we were kids, playing the St. John's and combined school and stuff.
Yes, man.
But yeah, this is a wonderful program. I've been on it once or twice. I've tuned in a couple of times, and I think that this program is all about educating people, bringing back a lot of the great memories that we've had in the past. A lot of our current players, don't know some of the trials and tribulations that we've been through and the hard work that we've put in, and most importantly, camaraderie between all these cricketers of the past. And I never ever forget the contribution that all these players, especially senior players like Taddy and QC and John Archibald and O.P. Paul, Ulysses Lawrence,
Cool.
Gene Gould, all these guys, the contribution that they made for us, they were tough enough, but they wanted us to do well. I remember the first time I played for Tiger, saying kids Tally was a real keeper, and I was feeling a bad. And whenever he collected the ball from OP, he would put the ball back in the back as hard as possible. Sometimes, you know, I was saying, what's wrong with this guy? You don't like me or you want to kill me or what? But I quickly realized that what he was doing, he was actually helping me to be sharp. He was preparing me to take any sharp catches that will come to me. So, you know, he always, you know, sort of like credit these guys for the support that they're giving to myself and a number of young cricketers who have come through and to the Barbuda. You know, and Richard was there. I remember he brought me a bouncer one time. Up to this day, yesterday night we bought a bouncer. I thought I was dead. No, seriously. Many people don't know Emma to be a bowler. At St. John's. Up to this day, my eyes was closed. I thought I was dead. And luckily the ball came off the bat somewhere and went for 6 behind my country fan. But you know, all these things, you know, help to groom us, myself, Ellen Baptiste, Lawson Otto, you know, these guys were there for us all the time. Cannon, you know, Leon Stevens, Cannon, all these guys, you know, and playing against guys like Mohammed, you know, and the Williams brothers, Pierce Williams, you know, and the Williams brothers. I mean, it was just wonderful, you know. And I just wish that we could bring back some of these memories, you know, because I'm not sure if the youngsters today are experiencing what we experienced. And I guess that's one of the reasons why we're not producing the sort of players that we produced in the past, because they're not getting what we've got, you know. And I just wish that this program would be a stepping stone for us to sort of like bring back the old days, because regardless of what people say, things do change, the game has changed, but what we had then was, you know, a paving stone for cricket in Antigua and Barbuda. We've had so many great players in Antigua and Barbuda who, if they were playing today, would have made the West Indies teams easily, you know. And I just want to say how proud I am of, you know, of all these guys who have contributed to the development of cricket in Antigua and Barbuda. And Tally, they call you there Tola, but man, you were dedicated. You know, you used to take us running at Cedar Valley. I still got you running at Cedar Valley. But today I was at Cedar Valley in the morning because it bring back memories. I mean, that's where I developed my fitness, you know, running up and down the ways over Cedar Valley. You used to take us an old road on the beach, running and training, you know. And I can recall one afternoon I was a little bit late. I couldn't get any ride from 5 Island to a practice session up at Factory Ground. You know, and I look at this, so you're late, okay, just do the 26 lap. You know, after about 15, I was looking a bit tired. 15 or 15? No, 15. After 15, I was looking a bit tired. That is, look, put an extent on that. You know, so back in the day, you know, we knew that he meant well and he was there for us and just wanted the best for us. So even though it was painful and hurtful, we knew that it was for our benefit. So we just did it, you know. And you know, as I said, I just hope that we can bring back some of those pleasant memories that we had, you know, our development as cricketers, you know.
Richard, I don't want to get with something you said a while ago. I don't want to get with it. I heard you say a while ago, but we both just faced some bouncer. And then he said,
well, hey, look,
such a good...
I don't know if you think that about bent. I really don't know if it's about bent.
No, Richard, you got to let it know that there was no side screen, you know. Everything, you dark, almost a dark afternoon, and I was coming from the northern end.
Northern end, yeah.
And,
but the thing is, you know, we talk about side screen, Emma, sorry to cut you, but you know, I find, because we grew up playing without side screens, I can recall many times or 2 times playing at St. John's, and it was dark in the afternoon. Because the pitch wasn't played white, it was a flat track, and you know, so we didn't have any problem putting on the ball. As a matter of fact, for me as a batsman, I never look in the background, I look at the pitch. So I never knew whether it was side screen or not. You know, and I can recall a few times fielders could not even see the ball. And as a batsman, you could see the ball because we were focused on the pitch. So I think the fact that we played those side screen also helped us, because today, as soon as there's a little more side screen, players are complaining in the cast left. I never, ever knew what it was side screen. Not when I was playing national cricket, because my focus wasn't that far. My focus was on the ball, on the pitch. You know, but you know, all these things, you know, it was tough for us, but we with the overall development. You have to be able to cope with difficult circumstances. You know, and that's why, you know, we were able to produce some top cricketers in Antigua and Barbuda.
And remember, you know, Richie, at the certain afternoon when the buses are leaving, game just starts. So as the bus turns, people walk, the sun flash just when sometimes is about to deliver. The bus turned the corner and the sun might hit the glass.
Right.
And you have to be focused on what's going on because you don't want to lose sight of it.
You have to learn to cope with all these things.
But Richie, what you're saying there, right, is that you pass the worst at St. John, so Chestnut was easy for you.
Very easy, yeah, exactly. You don't have to, you know, I mean, I do everything right there. So when I made it, you know, into international cricket, everything was easy. You know,
Richie, said, you know what I mean? People used to tell me, when you play the Wise and the Wise and field never smooth. But when Vivi field, the ball has accommodating bounce for him. I'm not so feel very bumpy. When you look at man, I'm really hard bounce. So, you know what I mean? So, when I can tell you the truth, you know, when they play overseas and so on, and you see that nice feel, you got to fall and dive and so on. You don't want to dive in, like it feels so bad. But the feel outside so nice and good. So like Richie said, man, and what he can say more is that we come up and some bad terrain, bad outfield, and so when you got good for me, you have to be better.
Must be.
Yes.
Must be bad.
And the
because I mean, on a bumpy field, you have to watch the ball closer. You have to keep the eye on the ball, and it helps you, you know. So that's what's all about how you run the ball.
Going back to when Taddy Mendy organizing the tours to the US with the Parish League, and there's certain levels. You have the business level and you have the personal level. The one thing I have to say, and this is all kudos to you, my brother, you never not understand where Taddy comes from. You always know where he's coming from. He says it with honesty, complete integrity, no disrespect meant. And if you're a man, you have to accept that. And I think this is why he brought out the best in all of us. I remember going up to train with the Parish League several times. And this man doing, you know, hitting the ball up, you had to run back and catch the ball. And he has an uncanny ability for when you run in, the next one going just beyond you. So you have to turn now and try and get back. And when you do that kind of consistent training, and he's driving you, and he's the person who brings out the best in you, you always want to do more just to satisfy this man. And I didn't get his full coaching because I was a little older than, you know, but for the days that I went up there, it made me a better player, for sure. You know, for sure. Guaranteed.
Deadly, you know, welcome to your first sitting on Talking Parish League. You can give your little remarks.
First of all, I want to know where you got this Deadly name. This name Deadly from. Tell us how this Deadly come around.
Well, let me say, you know, when I was smaller, you know, I started to play pan at a very young age, you know, and I used to have to stand up and right, to reach the instrument. And it was a guy from Villa, you know, that we used to call Taku. He used to play double second with superstars. And he was always, boy, that little boy, he deadly. and just like that, the name just and then everybody just like deadly, you know. But to go to the St. John's Ground. St. John's Ground is a place that I, you know, grew up on. Going to boys' school, you know, when we come in, you leave boys' school, you're coming down. Football in St. John's Ground, from St. John's Ground, country pan, down to the end, and you gone home. You know, so I grew up watching people like Taddy and Mervyn and so. But I can tell you, Mervyn and Viv does always have a bacchanal in the park. Always have a bacchanal in the park.
No, that's your passport. That's your passport for
Solid no.
So I used to be in the park. Of course, you know, you can't get batting as a little boy. You can't get a batting. Right. You can feel.
Oh yeah.
You can feel. You can run the ball and so, but no batting. Especially when the ball go over the fence. Somebody have to go for that. And Mervyn and them did not want to go for that. Them the top. So you have a bit of water bed to outside and throw back over that ball. So going up around Mervyn and so forth. Wadika, I remember Wadika well when he started playing pan first, with St. Joseph Academy, and they ended up down at Harmonites. He ended up the Harmonites because this man have to go superstars. And I'm holding that against him because when you're talking about living from astronauts and boot force and so forth, you can't have a Harmonites. You have to, be superstars. But I wasn't against it.
Something like as kids, right? Didn't you find like that there was like time was endless? I mean, we had time to play cricket. Like it seemed like we played all day, or we played football all day, and then there was pan again. You go by the pan yard and then you find the time to play domino. It's like there were more than 24 hours in the day.
I tell, and honestly, Emma, you put it right. Time seems to get shorter.
Now we older.
Now that you're older. and rightfully, we used to play cricket and football right through. Yeah. Right through. Sometimes night you're in the park and you're still playing. I don't know how we see you. Don't ask me how we see because Overs Park never having a life. But you're playing cricket and football and you use that as your time because when the big guys are gone, that's our time.
Right.
And you come down into the night. I mean, you Taddy and them will drive you out the park and tell you, go back. You got to play big people. And these are the things. So you're right, Emma. And I mean, no. And another thing that I find that is strange now, because people now is telling you that you're studying for exam and you can't go play sports. You can't go play pan. I mean, we used to do all of that, and I don't think that we turn out bad. We used to play sports. We leave for school, we go on to play football. When it's cricket season, you go on and play cricket. For people like me, you end up in the pan yard, or you're over on the corner in the Overs Park playing basketball, right through. And I don't think that we came out bad. So I really don't like the concept that they're saying that if you're doing an exam or you're studying for exam, you can't play sports, and I just think that's a whole lot of nonsense.
But somebody want to pick up on now that's intently knocking apart the day. They left from. But he joke about that to me. A few weeks ago, talking to Johnny Gomes, and I said to him, "You never play with boot force. You play over Society by National." That's what I said to him, Society by not over Society by. So now he left from over stuff and got Harmonites. Harmonites was the girls by the time,
Well, they don't want more bigger girls than superstars. But talking about Johnny, and you're right, Johnny, coming from Tanner Street, down there, and so never really played the boot force. I mean, after that bomb Jardine, move away from boot force. And he decided because he couldn't ever do as he liked. He normally like the young guys and come people like Jin. He didn't like when people like Jin and Den so coming into boot force. So he decided he'd go farm your band. And where they call the society band. When you look, you have the Edwards and them, Johnny and these guys, and at that time we call them high collar people. So high collar people got astronauts. But the problem with them that they're lazy. And that's why astronaut never lasts.
But that's a good place,
Yeah, they have.
You ever tell this to Johnny?
Well, I tried to talk to Johnny.
You make Johnny come back home now. Come back to something.
You put the radar on.
Johnny might be watching it. Like I send this thing to him.
Yes. Hey, Johnny, what's up? And that was the thing.
But who Exile used to play with?
Exile used to play boot force.
So Exile never got.
No, he never went to astronaut. Exile never went to astronaut.
Exile was one of the best cello.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
He was crazy, yeah.
crazy. And
Yeah.
brute force, have a very long history, and I don't think that brute force as a band, and I'm not talking as an overtarian here, I'm talking as a pan man, and I don't think that brute force get enough credit in Antigua for the work that they have done. Brute force is the band that really revolutionized pan in Antigua and Barbuda, and a lot of people will know that.
And outside there too, because I was made to understand that brute force was the first to actually put a rubber around the stick.
Brute force was, and
They used to hit it without the rubber.
and the pan now that everybody is quoting as the fifth cycle. You understand? Well, he already built that pan since 1946. You understand? But what the problem, you even know Welly was a left-hander, so the C was at the top. Right? So all they do was just turn around the pan and call it the fifth cycle. But Welly tried to standardize pan a long time in Antigua, in the 40s in Antigua, because he used to build for band like Black Steel. He used to build for North Stars, Robin Hood, Outer Sweets, and so on. So all these bands used to play Welly pan.
But then you see Sweets at band and so too.
Of course. I mean, every village in Antigua had a band. Every village in Antigua had a band.
Okay.
But that was. I mean, it's just like the same Parish League.
Yeah.
Parish League cricket, right? Is that once you hear teams come from a community,
Yes.
it makes everything so
Different,
much more
more
interesting,
competitive.
more competitive,
Yeah.
and more support.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I mean, when you go in these guys' backyard to play, and their supporters come out.
Come out, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you have to put up a good show.
Yeah, of course.
And there were some areas where some guys were violent, I mean, if you
Was it violent?
you don't like it, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you plan the escape route. Yeah, they say, yo, look, you make sure you pick up the pad. You make sure you pick up, pull the stump, our stump, yeah. Don't forget the bat now.
And
And as soon as it hit the winning runs.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Everybody
just scatter, man, and you've been chased, But I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, Pickets had a pan, right?
And one of the
Sweets
best.
had all community had.
Yep.
had
Yeah,
this kind of
Sweets
thing.
had a band, Erlin had a band,
So Stars, so yeah.
Barnes Hill.
Yes.
Yeah, Barnes Hill, North
So what happened to
Star.
all these
That's
bands?
a good question. That's a very good question.
Actually, let me tell you, and if I tell you that we had about 18 steel bands in Antigua, and I'm talking about up to the 50s, 60s. 18 steel bands in Antigua. The problem there was the lack of support.
From the public, the corporate Antigua?
The corporate Antigua, because pan is a very expensive venture.
Well, look, and while you're on the subject too, it was a kind of degrading kind of sense that some people have, class people.
Yes.
They play pan and sing calypso.
Yeah,
Parents don't want the daughter going in pan man and a calypso,
Yeah.
So all that.
Yeah,
The pan was a society kind of...
No. Well, it was considered to be
Bajan. At that time, they called out Batman. All Batman used to play pan.
Okay.
Right?
When your parents say that you go in pan man, hey, you want hey, no.
But funny
somebody
enough,
sing calypso. So.
that they said that. But steel band was the backbone of the trade union
Okay.
in the late 40s, early 50s. Right? I mean, whenever that you go and you're having a strike, Waterfront and them having a strike or anything, it's steel band that is leading that.
Yes.
Leading that charge, going up town. You understand? I mean, steel band was as powerful as steel band had their own newspaper. Right? Now what happened now? The unions got threatened by the steel band.
Oh, okay.
And once a politician stepped in,
So mash up.
everything. and that was the whole intention, because now everybody was looking to the steel band
For that
as
leadership.
for the leadership. You understand me? When Waterfront want to raise the steel band, they go talk to. You know,
That's interesting.
so
Never heard that.
then the then Papa Bird, he stepped in and he said, no, this movement is getting more powerful than the trade union. You understand? And the rest is history with that.
I did a eulogy for my good friend there, Glenroy P.P. Brody, right, who was a lover pan. And I mean, it's after his death, I understand that they had a steel band in Freetown too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and they played at Mill Reef and so
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You see,
I mean,
that is, yeah.
even Cedar Grove, Cedar Grove had a band by the name of Task Force.
Wait a minute, how Mark don't know that?
Cedar Grove had a band by the name of Task Force.
Mark wasn't allowed to come out after a particular time, man.
Mark, why did I pick on you, sir?
Matter of fact,
My dad used to be the conductor.
Yeah. Okay, then. For 5 years, okay. Yeah, okay.
well, you know Rhinestone won 2 panoramas in Antigua, and a lot of people don't know Rhinestone is the first band to play in church in Antigua.
Yeah.
To piggyback off
In
of
St. George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, 1947.
No.
Rising Sun, 1947. Hellsgate never played in Cathedral until 1949.
I know about that, but
Right, 1947, Rising Sun played in St. George, in St. George Church. Right?
I mean,
They were the first band to play, to perform in a church.
piggybacking off of a couple of points you made. One, there's a misconception worldwide that this thing we call pan is Trinidadian.
Yeah.
Not so.
I mean, you're talking about.
But right here,
But the Trinidadians,
they
I'm more forced
held it.
to-
Well, think about it at the time. They had the economic power, right? They had oil.
oil
So they had
and all the
economic
drums from
Yes.
oil. All
we
the drums
didn't have
from
anything
oil
like
to
that.
make-
Right.
But this
To make the
misconception about pan this, pan that, band in Trinidad. No.
No.
Not entirely. We had a big piece
Yep.
of what's
Yep.
going on. Big piece.
I mean,
A big
and do
piece.
you think the Trinidadians are aware of that?
Of course.
Of course,
Hell
yeah.
yes.
Yeah?
Of course they
Hell
are.
yes.
Yeah.
But they
Of course
take
they
the
are,
stuff
but
and they run with it because,
They're taking it what it is.
as Deadly said, there's never, and up to this day, I will venture to say up to the day, there's no real recognition
Yes.
of the value of that thing as an instrument. Up to now, it's still ping pong.
Yes.
On drum.
Yeah.
Something to be discarded. Right? However, there seems to be a certain love of fear that all the churches have pan and all the
Right,
churches have
yes,
this.
yes.
I remember, this is the last point here. I remember when I told my mother that they selected me to go play with, because you had to be selected to go play with.
The harmonies.
When we selected.
No, when you say that, an exam?
Yeah.
No, but you have good.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
he good. And,
you have to also remember that Tila Parker
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
used to be the tutor for St. Joseph Academy.
Yeah, but he came and pick one of our.
Yeah.
I used to,
Yes, he come pick up. He come pick one of. He come pick up one of those.
You're not spy, go spy from brute force.
but Kemoy end up down there. Down there too.
Because Kama didn't want to go to astronaut, right? And he didn't like the people in upper grammar school.
No, you mentioned the name Clamor, right? Tell me his potential and what is he?
Kama is really very good.
Well, maybe.
What is the problem? What is the problem with
I
it?
have a lot of friends who are excellent pan players. What I'm telling you right now, none of them better.
Then-
None of them nearly close to Kemoy Isaac.
He played his three sticks.
Four.
Which is very unusual.
When he done play, you sound like a whole band.
Never
We
hold
talking
back.
about another guy from over there. Well,
Yeah.
you guys are
Kemoy was too ahead
Yeah, well,
of his time.
But what about his attitude?
The man aggressive. The man know what he want and he
He know
step
what
up
he
for
want
what
and he go and stand up for what he want.
Unfortunately,
Does
at
it?
that time in Antigua, when you step up to what you want with locks, you are considered a vagrant.
yes.
Of some sort.
Yeah.
Troublemaker.
Oh, equal.
Right?
Yeah.
But
Right.
the man, Kemoy was a man who never failed to show what he know. Share what he
He
know.
was very.
And that's one thing
Confident.
we as, and I don't care who like what I'm going to say now or not, we as a society fail miserably in not passing on knowledge. For some reason, we hold on to what we know, right? And I can tell you right now, I believe it's now changing. You have guys like Ken Cordis and the program down at Hell's Gate. Victor Babu Samuel was also another one who passed on knowledge. I think we need to get back to that. You know what I mean? Where you have like a Taddy. I mean, again, me and Nicky at this point. I mean,
Taddy can't do nothing now.
But you
He's going to CTV Channel 8, right?
I have a talent like Taddy, I have a talent like Mervyn, and so we have so many solid resources in this country.
That's true.
That we don't take full advantage of and interweave them into the everyday life of the youngsters. That's where I think we fall short. And as Mervyn said, this is it's a hard thing to fight against. It's good.
Right now. And bad.
So Richie, you're still here with us?
Richie, did they have any steel band in Five Islands?
Yeah, we started for a short time, but it didn't go very far because we didn't have anybody come down and really give us a helping hand. I remember I started playing the, what do you call it now, it was a guitar pan.
Wow.
Yeah, but it didn't really take off because we didn't get the support, I don't know why. Yes, but we did start, it was probably really for about maybe 2 or 3 months.
But Richie.
Yeah, anyway,
No, I was gonna say, you say you didn't get that kind of support, right? I mean, you don't know why? I mean, because anytime at all you guys from Five Island get any kind of support, y'all come uptown and destroy what's up here.
Well, I know exactly that's what it was, and they used to say we get that back, so we not do that people because we didn't have a shooting video in it, so
yeah.
But it was alright, man. We excelling other things.
Did you ever get a chance to tell anybody about your football prowess?
Well, I do. I speak about it all the time. And when I tell people that football was my first love, they could not believe it. I played football for Antigua before I played cricket for Antigua, and that was actually my passion. Football was my serious passion. And if I didn't get a serious injury, at least an injury, perhaps I might not have made it in cricket because I could not dislodge myself from playing football. Even though I wanted an opportunity in cricket, it was difficult for me to not play football or to see football playing and not wanting to participate. But I got a serious ankle injury or Achilles tendon injury, and then I started focusing more on cricket, and that's when I started making it through, and playing for Antigua and Western Mills.
Hey Richie, I want to get you because I heard you say if you didn't have the support. Well, Richie, if I would have 20-some people in 5 Islands, what kind of support you have? you with tennis side, I can play. But I know it's not again.
What are you talking about?
Let the body not support people.
Human resources. Human resources.
No, you can't just dump some steel pan in an area and don't really have somebody that really show people.
Yes.
I mean, we try, a little thing, but it just didn't last because, guys lost interest because you're just messing around.
Yeah.
And you're not really sure exactly what you're doing, but nonetheless, these things happen. We made our mark in other things. And, I can recall, us having to, because back in the day, not even buses through on 5 Island. So you used to have to walk to 5 Island. And when you walk through Grace Farm and Green Bay, a lot of people in the mud will say, look, you guys have to do this stuff now, the banga in. We were never afraid. We were never afraid. We were always strong, resilient people, but eventually we built a great relationship with the people of the Grace Green, and they incorporated us into their community. So we used to get to cut their way in the community and play football and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, before I even thought of playing first class cricket, it was Gresham, and Varan who invited me, having seen me play King George comprehensive versus in the school. Tell me, why don't you come play for Empire? And I never thought that. At the time I was still a young boy, and I didn't think I was good enough. But these guys invited me and embraced me, and I met guys like Carver Brown and Wing Dong and all these guys, and they really embraced me. And they also gave me tremendous support early in my career, every Richardson was playing with us. And I felt a a part of the community, a part of Empire, because of how they embraced Messiah Kennedy, who was playing with Empire at the time. You know, so it was great being from that community, the Restream community. Even though we thrived in a lot of areas, you know, a lot of talent came from that part in all sports. You know, and as you guys know, Empire dominated football for a number of years, and then 5 Island came and dominated for about 5 years. You know, and you know, I remember when 5 Island made the breakthrough. The first when we beat Superstars. Emma was playing with Superstars, and after beating Superstars, who was a big team at the time, he went on and win the championship, because you know, if you can beat the great Superstars, then you can beat anybody else. You know.
But Rich, I mean, the record shows, right? The record shows that we had somebody from your community in the Superstars who got a lot from us and came back down to 5 Islands and gave you a lot. And that's how some, a tribute to the beating.
Who is that?
I'm talking about Evie, man. Evie, he played for Superstars.
He played for St. John's too.
Yeah, he played for St. John's too. He played for he was an opening batsman.
He played football for Superstars?
Yes, Evie, and then he went back home and organized you guys.
No. With all due respect, right?
Yes.
Evie, in my opinion, was one of the greatest footballers I've ever seen. Midfielders.
Definitely.
Right? But
he was the slowest.
He was slow and a little bit lazy, because winning is very and I used to put a lot of pressure, because I used to be going forward and backward. When if he's up forward, he stays up forward. If he's back, he stays back. You know, but you know, in terms of ability to play a game, I mean, he's one of the greatest. I have no disrespect to you, but in terms of the ability to play the game. No, I'm not talking about skills, because you are probably the most skillful footballer you ever produced. But you won the footballer. I didn't hear the pass. But anyhow, Evie did not bring anything back.
No, he made it slow physically, but his thinking was quick.
Yes, could see the field.
I want to pick up something you said just now. The Grace Green Committee embrace youth football, Fairham and Gresham and Carver. But tell me something now. When they played against Empire, did Carver ease up on you? Okay, the Carver can rough you up, you know that?
No. Remember, I was playing with Carver. Carver was the opening bowler.
No football.
Oh no, I never played football against Carver. No, Carver was before my time. I played against Scout. I played against Scout as a young boy, and I remember everybody used to be afraid of Scout. You know, and I remember one time I led around the Scout because I wasn't afraid. I was a brave young soldier. You know, and then people thought, Scout this and Scout that. We said, you make how big and strong you are. I'm not afraid. I remember one time he lied around the black man. You know, like King George, you know.
The big Scout, man, the big Scout.
Yeah, man, big Scout, man.
Cricket? Has he ever bowled?
Carver.
No, Scout.
Scout.
Because Scout was
I never played against him in cricket either.
He had the ability to move that ball, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, Scout.
Yeah, Scout could meet a big
Scout just swing that ball like what's his name? Clem Francis. One time I played against Clem, you know, and
Clem Francis.
I used to love the
answer. Clem could swing the ball.
And I'm facing Clem Francis, and when I thought that I had one hand drive, I heard Gully saying thank you.
Yes.
Don't have you here. I must be called now, you know. Because you want to carry the top bats for St. Johnson, this and that, and the other. But when the water can get his first pick for Antigua, he came in because you weren't available. You had to do exam for state college exam or something like that.
Something like that happened.
I remember that. You had to do exam for state college.
Okay, remember good, boy. Remember good, you remember that.
I failed. And the next match you came in.
Yes.
That was 1979, something around the time. I can recall. When he got to Ferguson season, made a lot of ones. Two of them making a lot of ones a year. And he exam, and he got the first chance, and he failed. And I think Selector was happy Because I really want Uchi to play.
Yeah. never give me a second shot.
No, you don't get a second shot.
I tell you, that was the funniest thing in my life, man. Austin White get me caught behind. And after we won the game, I think we won the game pretty quickly. Man, I sit down in recreation, going to just sit down, man. And I mean, Austin, it was as a nothing ball. You know, that kind of ball, you hang the bat out there and get out. It's nothing ball, you know what I mean? And you say, well, next time, but the next time never turn around.
I don't know. The first time I played, the first time.
Wadika, I want to give you thanks, man, because maybe if you hadn't failed with the next game, and I wouldn't have had the opportunity. So I want to thank you. I mean, that's the sort of person you always have been. You've always been very kind to me. Growing up. So I owe you a lot, man. I owe you a lot.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break here. When we come back, we're going to just talk a little bit of the opening partnership, what it was like batting with each other quickly, and then we'll move in. See that you were a teacher also, so we'll get into a little bit of that profession there. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank the ACB Caribbean Simple Smarter Banking for all of your banking and connectivity needs. It definitely got to be ACB. Check them out at the various locations around Antigua for all of your banking and financial needs. 43 years of support of the Parish League circuit, and for that we are eternally grateful.
On behalf of the entire Cecil Charles Group of Companies, Cecil Charles Company Limited, Pico Pharmacy, Hutchison Antigua Limited, Antigua Farm and Gardens, and St. John's Pharmacy, we would like to thank you all for your support over the years and wish you a Merry Christmas, a happy, prosperous, and healthy New Year.
Your order will be processed immediately. Thank you for calling Mega Distributors. On behalf of management and staff of Mega Distributors Limited, we wish our fellow citizens of Antigua and Barbuda a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, and prosperous 2022. We thank you for your continued support and look forward to seeing you at our location on American Road, or you can call us at 562-6353 or 562-6354.
It's beginning to look a lot like Cool and Smooth is the #1 place to shop this Christmas. Yes, we are ready. Yes, ready for the Christmas season. Come in store to see all our new arrivals. Now in stock. Ladies' shoes, ladies' clothes, men's shoes, sandals, sportswear, furniture, chair sets, fridges, stereo sets, waffle makers, deep fryers, ice coolers, dressing tables, and of course a Christmas tree to pack all these goodies under. Although I'm not sure how you're gonna put a dressing table on a Christmas tree. Nevertheless, don't let these great items pass you by. Plus 20% discount on selected items. Cool and Smooth is your #1 stop for Christmas this year.
We, the management and staff of PEL Plumbing Electric Limited, would like to wish each and everyone a Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year. We are located on Herbert's Main Road in the purple and white building. We are also asking everyone to stay safe, follow the protocols, wash your hands, wear your mask, social distancing, because we are hoping to see everyone in the new year.
Hello, here is Brandfullis wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Here at Brandfullis, if you're not having a happier Merry Christmas, come on down to Brandfullis. We will help you do that. We have everything for all your needs. We're located on High Street, where we sell all the big teddy bears at a very good price. You can contact me on 771-2282 for more info. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
All right, thanks for staying with us. Just some quick comments from our viewers. Myron James, good afternoon. Taddy and the guys, okay, I read that already. Maman Herbert is saying good afternoon. Neil Lewis said, Wadika score a paint dry Wadika score a paint dry 50. He batted well. Leon Francis is saying, hi guys, good afternoon. Do have a great new year. Thank you, Leon. Same to you. Leon Francis. So Richie, thanks for your support. Ed Lewis is saying, Wadika, long time my friend. And Maman is saying, long time, I didn't see him too. I couldn't recognize him. Neil Lewis says, bad news says South Stars was from Bowlands and Superfly was from Erlings. Yes. I guess that's the pan team. And Calvin White is saying, good afternoon guys, watching from Orlando. Calvin White again. Congo is one of the greatest panists in the world. Yes.
So that's all about man again, Calvin White.
Calvin, he used to be sweet to it.
And he still plays very well. He plays a lot now.
Just to let that Texter know that before there was a Superfly, there were Black Steel.
Black Steel.
In Erlings.
Before Superfly. Just a bit of history for that.
I remember Superfly. But I want to say something quickly. Okay, I see this guy. Don't buy the for overs though. There's no way we are. Anyway, I tell you something, When the man said this afternoon that, why you remember Mervyn Vivi Derby? Fighting it out, no. That's what we had over is Derby. They don't want to take our part, them was up.
There was a competitive spirit among themselves. So.
The boys, Mervyn does our thing, I hear him better cricketer. But I can tell you, but Mervyn is one of the greatest footballers that I have ever seen in my time. And I've seen some. I've seen people like KS and English and these guys. But when I never miss any game starting from Anti-Jets. Never miss a game that Mervyn played.
Oh, you're very loyal.
Never miss a game.
Yeah, but Clancy Mack tell me he just tied on Mervyn. Clancy Mack sit down right here. He just shut down Mervyn.
He has some good moments. I will actually say.
But he can't with Mervyn and it is ignorance. When we go over his passer, he'll play a one-man match against 6 people. He'll win against 6.
All right, guys. Richie, let's just talk a little bit, a couple of minutes about your partnership, batting together with Wadika. What was it like for you, Wadika? You can respond after Richie in that way.
Well, the most beautiful thing about our partnership was that we were great friends. Off the field, we spend a bit of time together, and we would discuss a lot of cricket, and we discuss life in general. So whenever we battled together, we had this relationship, this camaraderie, this understanding, and I thought we were a very good partnership. Obviously, between boys, we would discuss what's going on and who should do what and what's going on, and we help each other along the way. Wadika was always a very wise soldier, even though maybe I might have been the one who were focusing on. He was always there advising me, how to approach my innings, what I shouldn't do, what I should do, and what's going on. And I just always felt that security, that strength, that support coming from him, and that helped me in my early days, as a youth playing the game of cricket. So, Wadika is one of those guys who really assisted me. I remember, he introduced me some of his friends who used to support us both, and stuff like that. So, he was always a real team man, and he showed a lot of love and affinity to me. And I'm extremely grateful for that.
Me opening with Richie was who the better Batman was.
Who the better Batman?
Richie.
Okay, all right.
You were left here.
I was left. I managed it.
That's all
right. What was the good thing with batting with Richie? The guys are now going to bounce Richie, right? Because he had a happy hooker.
Yeah.
But they believe for some reason they can bounce me.
And you required
I found when I was playing cricket, the moment you start a drop-it shot, my eyes kind of get light up. You begin to see the ball. You're playing at St. John's Ground. the wicket flat. You can't bounce the long hop. So and then when they start to bring up the ball, then I'm a rhythm kind of player. So I'm a pusher.
I hear a little bit of tally training in that statement.
You know, the moment you start to drop it long, people can see the ball. Common sense, at least in my mind. I mean, and you start to see the ball, and you start to pound the ball in the ground, you're going to see it. You put the square drive on them when they come up, and you start to bounce to me. So then I'll take that, and then batting with him at the time was a little chubby, you know what I mean? You'd have to run. But, again, these things going on a little bit after Antigua didn't select me after that game. Then I began to teach. So life have a way of working out, eh? One door closed, another open, you know what I mean? And I followed the man through his career, and he has done us proud.
Definitely. But tell me something, like, with this the new ball, right? Was it different going at 3? Richie, you batted at 3 after a while, ain't it?
Yeah.
Right? Now, if the
Right.
If the opening player got a 1 ball, does it feel different coming at 3, or you still look at it as opening with a new ball?
You're saying different. As a matter of fact, maybe coming at 3 is more difficult than opening, because the first couple of overs, the ball is usually
one ball, you're getting there early. You're getting there from 2 balls, and you batting at 3 you have to go into it.
But it's just like opening. It's just like opening. So when I was asked to bat number 3, then it was very easy because I was already opening. As a matter of fact, my approach to the game was, I was a batsman. It didn't matter where I had the bat. Wherever I had the bat, I'd make the adjustment and bat. When I was going to other companies school, I used to bat at number 4 or number 5. And it's only at combined school that guy quickly took the batting. And I quickly made the adjustment. I also opened for Antigua, opened for the Leeward Islands. I made the West Indies team as an open batsman, but then you had Desmond Haynes and Gordon Greenwich, and there was no way I was going to make, knock off any one of them. So Dave decided that he was going to move down to 4 and create that spot for me. And I quickly made the adjustment, and to me it wasn't much of a difference really, because the ball was still hard.
Right.
You still have to watch the ball a bit, and I always like the ball coming on to the bat. The quicker came, the quicker you go. So number 3 wasn't much of a difference. As a matter of fact, I used to struggle whenever there was a large partnership with Desmond Haynes and Gordon Greenwich, having to have my pads on for hours and hours, because I was the sort of guy who wanted to get out there and get on with it. And many times those 2 guys would really spend a few hours there, and that was very difficult because you got to keep yourself motivated, keep yourself active, keep yourself warm, and keep yourself focused. But when you play at a highest level, you have to be flexible, you have to be able to adjust and adapt. And that is something that I believe in and I work very hard at. And if the West Indies had picked me to bat at number 11, I would say no problem, I would go back to number 11. That was the sort of person that I was.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But playing with the likes of Eldine, Trevor Ralph. Remember Trevor Ralph? Richie?
Oh yeah, man.
Excellent player, man. Yes, excellent player. And those days, you're competitive even within the team. You're competitive within the team because you wanted to do well, and it was a support. Like when you bat with a guy like Eldine, the intensity he bring to the just the act of batting.
Right.
The intensity. So these guys were always focused on where I think they wanted to end up being. So it was not, as he quite rightly said, Sir Richie was able to adapt because he always started with that mindset. And I mean, Guy, I think Sir Richie would agree that Guy was a big influence in the development of the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. And for me, the person who taught me cricket. Now, this is not about batting, bowling, but the person who taught me about cricket is Michael Camacho.
I believe he's watching.
No, he taught a lot.
Listen, during the break, Pyrak was saying, Michael will cover the stump and say, when the ball passes, he can't come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Michael,
ball will be jumping up
Yes,
and holding the
yeah.
head. Almost leave alone that.
and Michael, before I go to bat for St. John's and stuff like that, especially if we bat like, first and the second inning, we're going in for the third inning, so to speak. He would say, listen, at this point of the game, we're the only team who can lose. And he used to baffle me, you know what I mean? So, are we in a strong position, you know what I mean? He said, well, exactly right. If you go in and do not solidify that strong position. So in other words, I don't want you to out. You know what I mean? So you're going out to bat late the Saturday night. And he tell me, I do not want, you don't get out. And just that leadership that Michael had, man. You want to play for that man. You play your heart out for that man.
One time we played a game against, I think it was All Saints, with Curtin Thomas and some other guys there, right? And we played the game down at Villa Park, right? And Smasher came to me and showed a new ball give me. Wait.
But Mark wasn't playing.
No, Mark wasn't playing. Yeah, man, no. That's why I told him the ball give me. Because we want to put the ball give me. Then he kind of biting, he had a style of biting. He said, if I make this a free wicket now. He said, what do you mean it's a free wicket? Yeah, you open the ball and you open the ball. And we said, yeah, man, when I see him come down there, look, a lot of us will get out like this.
Yes.
All the us will get out like this and so. They out for like for 60 something. Me, you, Mark.
Mark, more than you?
Yeah.
You're Mark.
I open the ball in. You know here? And then I thought about it after it. I say, and years after that, I said, Smasher, remember that game, man? What gave you the idea to throw the ball, man? He said, no, man, Pirate, no, that is your wicket. But by the time you see the wicket, me say, that is yours. So there's a lot of things that Smasher did, man, and said and so on, and the way how you work things out,
Yes.
And I was just saying off camera here to Wadika, that some of these guys, I played just from natural instinct. I didn't think about how I'm going to build my innings, what ball I should leave alone, so I just played it, But Smasho and Taddy and these guys, they seem to have had how they were going to go about batting and stuff like that. And I mean, if I had that kind of knowledge then, I perhaps would have been a better player,
With my parent, I'm almost certain Michael, watch it. I call him Sunday for Christmas and say, this jokey Wadika, this dog with Mervyn, the jokey St. John's guys. And then the noble St. John's guys that very well son man. Today, so I mean he's watching.
What's watching? To you, my brother.
Well, if Smash is watching, man, all the best, man.
He was very knowledgeable of the game.
Huh?
I was saying to Smash, if he's watching, all the best to him.
He's watching.
Yeah, man.
I used to enjoy watching opening and batting, man. He used to be so organized, man.
Organized,
I mean, I think yeah, man, very, very organized, man. I mean, it was kind of surprising to me that he didn't score more centuries, because he used to build his innings and used to dig in and very, very sort of like always well composed, but then, he probably did not score as many centuries that he ought to have scored, but yeah, he was one of the guys who was very supportive to us as well, so. Marshall, man, we love you and miss you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Monica, you spoke about after that failure, you crossed over into teaching. As time is winding down, just speak a little bit about that experience as a teacher, what you taught, where you were.
Well, I actually went to teach at Otter's primary school. Miss De Freitas, Franz's mother. She took me under her wing, and I think it was junior 2. And it was a special experience because you're in a big hall, and each class was separated by a board, you know what I mean? And each, the children are doing their little recitation, whatever you want to call it. And I don't remember my time like that when I began teaching. Right. So, you're there and you said, geez, plenty nicer here, and you wonder how the children, but it was a good experience because you had to keep their attention, right? Do things to keep their attention and what have you. So I did that for a year under Mrs. De Freitas' guidance and what have you. And then I went to teach chemistry at the school I went to, St. Joseph's.
That jokey school.
That jokey school. but in my time at the academy, I get tired the backside. Oh yeah. And but if you want to bring out the best in the academy, at them days, it's play soccer, or cricket against grammar school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your school
my time
was a rival.
Yes, but my time was after your time, and your time you used to beat us.
You did.
No, because
yes, Greg was yes, man.
No, why? Because in our time, we were playing first class cricket.
Yes, that's true.
And then they had the second string team to play against in the school league.
So the second string used to bang out. But then downstairs, the Premier League soccer team too, right?
That's right.
But it's still, you know,
60-year-olds
when they played against the academy, so academy was so jokey. Joke with yes and open, but Ambassador Shaw was spin bowler.
Ambassador Shaw?
Yeah. You know what I mean? The only one good guy that take him, Chicky was James.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's a pretty good guy. Football, cricket, tracking, Chicky was pretty good. You know what I mean? So
tell us about the time I teased the man.
I'll tell you, boy, when Viv was on the show, we spoke about Over's days. And one of Over's days, if we recall, when the academy had a party. You know, we know about these things, so we go to academy party, sneak in, steal all the things out of all the drinks and the food. But Mervyn party did too. What happened, John? Mervyn was a society Over's guy. So what happens, you know, when the high school girls invite Mervyn to a party, well, we got invitation to the back door, and then Mervyn opened some like avenue for us to go steal the people's things.
No, the main switch me. They said we could take out the main switch, and that was supposed to be my, from the society to be in the in that gang, you know. And then we would stay at Princess Elizabeth, just to the west of the park, there where they have the library now.
Yeah, up on Hangman
and then we would have our own little party. Like, oh boy, look, I mean, you know, it's funny now, you know, but I could remember one time we walked all the way to Coolidge for a party, right? And all of a sudden I'm hearing, oh my God, the cake was just here. That's all I hear. I said, the boys are over.
But I mean, with the teaching, I had the opportunity to coach guys like Lester Benjamin.
Okay.
Mark, I don't remember.
Yeah.
No, you call him the athlete. I can tell you right now, he was a significantly better cricketer than athlete in my opinion.
Yeah.
Holding kind of bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Pure rhythm, all rhythm. There's no effort. Effortless bowler and the man nippy. Ask Gene Gould. If you get a chance, ask Gene Gould about Lester's ability as a bowler. And I was so saddened when he was supposed to be playing school league cricket, and I think the coach, whoever coach wanted to give him the scholarship to the US, told him that don't do this because you might get injured and stuff like that, which I can understand. You know?
Yeah, of course.
But clearly, if you were to see that kid bowl, there's completely effortless. He ran from about here to the wall, and when he hit that glove, you're really talented, talented fella. Yeah, and you had some good little fellas that never really went on, like. What you name? Zaza was really in love with the game, but talented kid, you know, but just never went on to do anything special. I don't know if I think he played Parish League a little bit for Grace.
You see, if you what you tell me, he said to me, I was a real VIP, you know, because I was like VIP. I don't wear helmet and so. See, you know, helmet. He said to me, you wear helmet, so well, people don't wear helmets, so I couldn't wear helmet either. That's so funny with him yesterday. That's so funny with him yesterday. But he told me cricket is what he really love. But you say you tell football was 32.
I know he played for Antigua and
goalkeeper for Antigua.
As a matter of fact, if you're watching this program now, I mean, when I was celebrating 25 years of playing, first class football, I just come back from the States, and I said I was gonna, play the last game in Antigua, and it was against Zazwaki. It was an opening game there, and I stretched his jersey, Yeah. I mean, I didn't come on the field until the second half, I said, go ahead, but just give me a run so that I can say I played 25 years or something, for Spliff, and Spliff was playing against Empire. And as soon as I came on the field, I picked up a ball, I come to the middle, bam, and he keep telling me, I see him now. I said, I see the stretch mark. All the players, I see all the players, we have a good laugh about it. But whether or not he wanted to make me look good, as my final appearance, I don't know. But that is something you'll have to tell them, Zazawaki, if I really. But I know those shots will normally be gone bangs, So for you to say you stop it.
They go to the football story. John, the football story is not a good story for Mervyn. Because, like Deadly tell you, that is fighting business. Yeah. When we play over his derby, yes or no. When we play over his derby, over his Saudi against over his not. I'm always on the same side with them. You know what I mean? And John, they can tell you, boy.
Hussing.
John, if you take about 2,000 shots, the guy, he's going to say, oh, the post.
Yeah.
I want to go to the post. I don't know the people say, Vivi, when you kick the ball at the post, we say, they say he good.
Look, Vivi invite me to England, to help him with baggage and so sometimes when I was working late and so we play some kind of charity games and stuff like that with some good Premier guys from Bristol City and Shepton Mallet and some of these teams and so. And if you go on the same way, the same way you play cricket and the way we think, when the guy pass the ball, you say, "I want the ball from my boot." So then it's Breakwell and all these other guys that play for Somerset, they will play too, and they say, that's Viv all the time. That's Viv all the time. Nothing to try to do. He always curses everything,
So Richie, was it the same way you played with Viv in the West Indies maroon colours?
Oh yeah, man. The man had such a high standard. You could make a mistake or he jump on you. So it was the toughest competitor I've ever played with. All games, so Viv, even today we play golf, man, the man don't want to lose, he gets upset if you make a mistake, and golf is a top sport. If you try to sing the part and he misses it, you get upset. He just wants to be perfect all the time, and he still has that company with nature.
So Richie, I remember that argument down at Drake Street with you and Viv.
No, say again?
Down at Drake Street, the argument down there by Viv.
Which argument that?
When you came back and he said to play some kind of hook shot. Some hook shot.
Look, there have been plenty, man. There have been plenty.
Leave the ball alone. Stop hooking at them.
Yeah, there have been plenty. I'll tell a story. We're playing in Pakistan at the time. Couple there and them guys were having some pressure. Abdul Qadir and them guys. And I was being pinned down a bit, and then decided, look, couple there had mid off up and mid on back. So look, if you pitch up outside the off stop, I'm going to hit him over mid off, But the ball swung back in. So that tick inside there trying to get caught at long on. Boy, he started crossing her, boy, crossing her. And he came in, right? And guess what? Guess what he got caught? The same long on going. I know. Nobody could say anything. Nobody could say anything. Yeah, man. But it's been a great experience. Playing with him. You say, he's a tough soldier, the toughest soldier I've ever played with our game. And set very, very, very high standards. So you had to come good. you can't be mediocre and be around Viv. You know, you gotta be your best. And he helped me along the way. Matter of fact, whenever I'm out there batting and Viv came out to bat, all of a sudden the bowling become easier. I can understand. So I credit a lot of my runs to Viv because I was there struggling like hell, and then Viv come in and all of a sudden we started 3 runs, you know. So and just the nature of the man, so dominant, so confident, so positive. I mean, back in the day we used to have rest days during test matches.
Right.
So I used to play tennis to keep us fit and keep us on and stuff like that. And I tell you what, man, a man was so competitive. Nobody could beat him at tennis. You know, I mean, every single point. You know, if he has to dive on the concrete to bring the ball back, he's going to do that. You know, and it was just good fun. You know, playing with and against him, competing with him. You know, highly competitive. You know, but and at the same time, he's a fair player, very fair sport. You know, you never get the impression that he would cheat you, but he would play hard and want to beat you fair and score at all times.
Hey, Richie, you get this fear business. when you play football, Vivi, and you hit the ball, you put it down so you can't go up and so.
Maybe football, if I maybe didn't ask him to football, but I'm talking cricket was a different sport. You know, but Mervyn was very nasty to him. Let me tell you something, right? Mervyn was the one, Mervyn was the most skillful footballer I've ever produced. But I tell you what, he was so slick, nasty, but nobody didn't ask him. Mervyn slick, really nasty. I tell you something, I think the last time I played against MR, it was 5 when I played against superstars in ARG, and I think Viv had come back and played him.
Yeah.
And he was very, very well. And you know how skillful MR be. I mean, MR love to get the ball, especially towards the end of the game, and the crowd starts at showtime, and he's down and throw the ball in the corner by the corner post, and people start rush MR, and the MR will have all of them run the far along, and he come out and throw us all off. So we start studying MR, because I learned from MR too. And we say, you know what? On that day, on the wet field, MR is so skillful. If you rush him, they left you. So what I did throughout the whole match, I stay at a distance, that as soon as he control the ball, I knock him.
That's right.
Knock him. Before, what I used to do is to kind of, if you come to me, I'll stay back rather than go to him. But if you go to him, you're going to make a move and he's going to pass you. So if you stay back and allow him to make a move, then you got to pass the ball. But on that day, I decided because it was wet, I'm going to stay close enough to him, so as soon as he control the ball, knock him up, bam, and tuck him. After a while, I'll start to walk on the field and say, I feel good with myself, because this is a great MR, the greatest football Antigua ever produced, and I was able to get the better of him. But he probably don't remember that, but I tell you, I made the rest of that.
Quite a few, who worked out things for themselves, you know. And they do well, you want them.
No, that's what it's all about. That's all about. I used to say, when I see Emma get the ball at the end of the game, when superstars or even split at the time, done 3-1 or 3-0 or whatever, showtime, Emma start hold on for the ball, start jiggle body. And the people like, a lot of the players are like fools are rushing. I never rush Emma yet. Because if you don't rush him, he can't beat you. If you don't go in front of the start, what do you do? Yeah. You know what I mean? Is when you go at him, you got so much skill and so much, ability. But he just left you looking stupid, and I worked that out.
Richie,
hold on, before I finish, I have one beef to pick with Emma. We play fancy that time, but I can't go against him. I said, we need somebody. Alright, and I move him forward. And I knocked the ball to Emma and moved into empty space just in front of the one-point area. And back then I used to kick the ball real hard.
Oh, very well.
And all Emma had to do is to knock the ball back to me. And I would have had myself and a goalkeeper. And there's no way that the goalkeeper would have stopped me. Right, and then my hold on to the ball, I tried dribbling and feel them coming. I was so vexed, but of course I couldn't, it's a great Emma, I couldn't tell him anything. But I was upset because, we practiced 1-2, knock back to me. And I knocked it to him, move into the space, open space. Me and the goalkeeper would have been there. And then still the hold on a little picture between them. I'm off to this
I made some bad decisions, but let me tell you, I played game with Viv. And that same talking about like showtime. One time I had the ball and I don't know if it came from, he in defense and push me off the ball. Me play on the same side. Look at people in the ball.
Rich, I was telling something about that. The same Murphy can't pass ball good. We play a match with English Shava. We play a match with English Shava. He played with this fantastic pass. Just a pass back to me, me know the goalkeeper.
The same thing like Richie. What we
I put the pass to the goal. I'm going to tell you something, Rich. Because I mentioned about Viv and his competitive this man. I want to look at Viv to get him on the show. So I went to look for him at the golf course. So I say I come look for this jumping guy, Viv Richards. He's here around. He says he's on the golf course, but I advise you not to talk to him when you come over because you lose him, so he's so mad. So I said, everybody, he's okay, he'll talk to me. But the same kind of approach at the golf course. The same losing all this, he got mad when he comes, you know. This is
we made a tour to St. Croix Masters. Ashby, Willie, all the old boys. You know, we will go down and play against St. Croix, just like when we were active, playing days. And we had stopped playing for a long while now. We were getting old and stuff like that. So, so before the game, Ashby and Chiddick and so started having a little drink. And all of a sudden, I see Iowa, all of a sudden, looking at them and so, I'll play a game and have a drink. So you tell them that. So, boy say, I mean a fun game or something. You say, fun? One good feeling that when you win now. So I had to sit down with him now and say, Viv, don't play now. Fun right, just fun thing, And Viv what? And I vexed still.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
not serious now. We just come back to have a little fun. He's fun and he put it behind.
I mean, doing the panorama with Evernights, several Viv is there every year, you know what I mean? Every year, and he would come in and sit down in the corner over there, listen to the band, and eventually Tiny would ask him to speak, and even though he's not a part of the band physically, he's not playing anything. The intensity he brings when he's telling us about teamwork, that intensity, he says team is everything, you know what I mean? And he got them youngsters really riled up. And the beauty about the man, right? He was so Viv, but he was always Viv. You know what I mean? And that's just show the caliber of the man. But he riled up Ebonite by just saying teamwork. That's all. Nothing about, when I played cricket, nothing like that. Just focused on teamwork and stuff like that. He had them really going.
You used to play the pan, right?
Oh yeah.
If you move was
me used to play the pan, but we only played on the road when the guys wanted.
You only play guitar on the road. You only play guitar on the road. You only play guitar on the road, but he used to play tumba in the pan yard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he used to do rhythm in the pan yard.
He played the competition too. He played 1 year in the competition. Boot was on the stage.
Yeah. And the old man, well. Brute force was a thing for me and most of the other youngsters around, because the old man was a great supporter of brute force. So when me and Viv sleeping, like the Sunday for the steel band competition, they had it at that time, You wake up, come on man, get up man, get up.
Yeah.
They help the people and put the pan in the so me and Viv had to go across, pack the pan and so, and pack it out, and so.
Okay, see, as we ever say, those days, Steven's show was the big show.
Yep.
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
And I remember Brute Force used to go every
there
Sunday.
Was a test piece.
Every Sunday, he used to practice the Wassat Yard. To Dry Hill. There Brute Force practice. Because the band at one in St. Michael's Mount.
Right.
And ask him, Mr.
I'm still
Maurice Michael,
he was an astronaut.
Ask a Chuck, Buplin Dry Hill.
Buplin, that's right.
Dry Hill. When they leave from there, at the competition night, they straight to the
recreation room.
Yeah.
Straight. But
so we had
Stephen was a big show.
Yeah, that was a big show.
Stephen, but I think this stopped me. I'm guessing. Because some of the band may lose, I'm going to want to play, but you remember how they did.
the bands I always look forward to Juve, and that's one of the reasons why I said the astronaut was lazy, because astronaut was sponsored by Amstel, Maurice Michael and them, and Juve Manning, when the Maurice Michael built Charlie, astronaut was the first band to have a Charlie in Antigua, a pan Charlie in Antigua. Astronaut was the first band. A lot of people don't know that, but when they go look for Charlie Dunn, Sartot and everybody there, and they go look for Bum home asleep now. Bum home asleep, and the man go wake up Bum, pong them Bum was that time they Navy Street.
Yeah. I never said a word for me.
So the man go wake up Bum in there with a lady in there asleep. And Bum get up and say, you go wash your face. Bum disappear now, Bum go for your business. One thing we didn't know, that was it.
Time seems to fly.
You said something earlier that in the days gone by, it looked like we had endless time.
That's right, yeah.
But no, time is just flying. We got to wrap it up, guys. Tony, we just never seem to have enough time, It always seems like we have to extend another invitation. I mean, this was really awesome, really just traveling all over and just discussing different facets. Really good to have everyone on board, but we give everyone a chance to close off. So Richie, we'll start with you as Wadika said, you were the premier batsman, the opening batsman, so we give you an opportunity to give you a closing remark.
You're facing the shine.
Well, just thanks once again to be on the program. It's a great program, and I would just like to say to Taddy and everybody who responsible for this program to keep up the great work. Whenever I get the opportunity, I always tune in even for half an hour and listen. And one of the greatest programs that I've seen was when you had Gene Rule, I think QC, and I think Pat Martin, I think was there as well.
Yes.
And yes, I mean that was an awesome program. So. Keep enlightening the people, especially our youngsters. We need to let our young people know what we've been through in the past, and I'm sure that they can learn from what we have to share. Wadika, great to see my brother. You're looking great.
Yes.
Hope I get a chance to see you in person.
Yeah.
It's been great. Playing with you back in the day and being your friend. You helped me along the way. And to all you guys, Toddy, everybody know what you've done. As I told her, the Deep, I learned a lot from you. Not only in cricket but in football. I actually learned to kick the football the way you kick the football. And when you used to kick with both feet, I could not develop my left foot to be as good as yours. But the way you used to kick the football, I learned to kick the football, and I got some success from that. So thanks to that as well. And guys, all the best for the rest of the year and the upcoming year. Let us keep up the fight, the COVID fight. It has not been easy for all of us, but we just have to hang in there, be vaccinated, be safe, and keep the fight going. All the best, guys. Thanks for having me.
I just wanted to interject now, Rich. When we have birthday coming up soon, so I might have invited for your birthday special.
No problem, man. Once I'm free, man, I'll tune in, man. No problem. I'll be in Jamaica. I'll be in Jamaica.
Okay.
All right. Deadly.
Yeah, it was a pleasure for me to be here. I mean, I'm sitting there with my good friend Wadika. I can remember when he did his first panorama at Ever Nights. He meet me at market, tell me, hey, I'm a double tenor player now. You have a conga player double tenor. It was like that. And he went to ask and he was telling you have a conga player double tenor.
That's true.
And I had to end up in Ever Nights Spaniard.
That's support, yeah.
I mean, Taddy, you and Mervyn, people that I grew up watching, and it's really a pleasure for me to be here sitting down, having a chat with you guys. I mean, I couldn't. Somebody need to pinch me. Somebody wake me up.
I've always said to Taddy, because from what I see coming out of, because this program really, we take it back. We reminisce a lot. And when you hear the stories, I've told Taddy, we're going to have to either rent out multi-purpose or Sadiq Stadium, and we're going to have to just bring everybody in that zone, you know, and just, you know, everybody just chit-chat, some speeches, and just really, because you could see it was real good times, the relationships you see that were formed. I mean, the lessons I have learned personally, as I said, I mean, you gave so much information today about this pan that I didn't even have a clue. I didn't have a clue about. I mean, and, you know, it is just awesome.
I mean, and Antigua have a very, very rich history when it comes to pan. I mean, it was an Antigua that built the first band in Trinidad. You know, I mean, for instance, with Simon, that's our very own. And as much as Trinidad want to claim and, you know, kitchen and make song and Winston's, I mean, there's proof that he's right here.
Yeah, but I mean, I know time and so, but we gotta say it, man, that it has to be recorded.
Yes.
So that you know, so that you don't have to come again to say it again.
To say it again.
So you can find it, and you find the book of the history.
The funny thing about us in Antigua is that we really don't do recording. We really don't record any history.
That's right.
You understand? So, you know, I learned a lot of things about this whole history about steel band through talking to the elder people, and, you know, through
Paddy Simon.
through our show, our pancho that we have, you know, and Observer Sunday time, and so on. So I learned a lot of things, and I grew up. I had the better part of 2 steel bands in Antigua. I had the better part of Brute Force. My father was co-captain of Brute Force steel band. You understand? Hell's Gate. Myself and Eustace Manning, we are basically cousins. You know, grew up down there also. So I had a lot of knowledge that coming out of that. Going to boys' school, grammar school up there, when Cavaliers, that was Superstar first name, Cavaliers, they moved to Jakey, bring him up to grammar school, and changing the kind of everything for Jakey was Superstar. Everything was a superstar. You know. So, but there's a lot of which it's about pan in Antigua, and we're trying our best to, you know, really put it out there.
Look, and that's the reason why we have this program, you know. Right? Is to record what you just said, so people can go back on YouTube and Facebook and watch it. And watch it because
and Instagram too.
So we debuted on Instagram on Monday evening.
Instant correction.
So I want to thank you guys for having me, and I really had fun.
Thanks. Mervyn?
Wadika? No, man. Wadika, I let Wadika finish. I've already said what I want.
Can I just come in there quickly? Guys?
Sure, Rich.
Can I ask who the cameraman is? Is it Mark?
You want to see him?
No, the thing is, you know, I just want to, you know, look, Mark and I did a lot of work together in the past. You know, I into electronics, and he done a lot of stuff for me, put up my security cameras and everything. But I just like to say to him, when you're doing programs like this, you need to zoom in on the guys. For instance, if Taddy's talking, you zoom in occasionally to Taddy, and here he's talking.
Yeah.
So if you need some help or assistance, I'll be happy to come and work with you, Mark. You know, on camera. I just want to give a little dig, you know. It's my old body, you have to give a little dig. You support me a lot of people, you know. But I'll give a little dig, right?
Well, Taddy has always invited me via WhatsApp to join in the program, but obviously when one is working, it's kind of difficult to do that and do this at the same time. But however, thank you for having me. It has been a distinct pleasure hooking up with yourself, Deadly, Pyrock, and meeting you, sir. Jabumbek, you know. I have to remember, I know one time he was playing against, I'm not sure, but he was playing against Nando. Richie is playing against Nando, and he fired big left foot, and Nando in PM school, and Nando blocked him, and he run out of he said Nando and Brock. Anyways, you know, those are such pleasant times. But seriously now, my association with people like Guy, Smasho, Taddy, Pyrock, and Richie and Eldine laid the foundation for the discipline that I've used in my life. And for the youngsters who are out there who are aspiring cricketers, soccer players, swimmers, volleyball players, basketball players, old people are a source of information and wisdom.
Yeah.
All you don't know it, ask. And I'm sure they'll be only too willing to share. So speak to Sir Rich. I know he'll be willing to make time to speak to you. Speak to a Taddy, you know. But
I hope you're not saying I'm your friend's an old person. I'm not old.
not physically, but old mentally and your wife. You know what I mean? But seriously, I believe that this is a wonderful program, and as you said, the youngsters should be able to gain some sort of insight to the camaraderie and the support, because no matter you're competing to gain a spot, let's say on a team, but it's still a camaraderie, because the more competitive you are internally is the better your skill set becomes, right, you know, so it rolls up the road. And just Antigua, as Deadly said, we are such a nation blessed with talent. We have academic talent, sports talent, artistic talent. We can't afford to lose it. We need to have somebody to record it, document it, and promote it. Steel Band didn't start in Trinidad the way they put it. And with that, I rest my case.
Daddy?
John, like you said a while ago, man, and what I can say, to me, personally, I'm so happy. I tell you what, I haven't seen my body like this for a long time. You say I have to go find him down the pan yard. You know what I mean? Say this jokey band you got. You know, you're up here, John. Well, a great body, you know. And tell you, watching you, John, and our network Monday night and Tuesday night, we were testing this for the first time in the night business and so on. And Mark, you know, of course, you have like a bit Sunday, and then he got me Instagram. So soon we're going on Twitter too. We're going everywhere, John. We're going to hold up. Yeah, what happens, John? Tomorrow we're going to test our fiber and all that, so we can get this stuff, bringing better video and all that. That's what Mark told me. I want to get it, put the plans together, and they get it done. You know, they execute. You know what I mean? So that's what Murphy said. He didn't know we're on Instagram. You know, when I'm holding up. But I was very happy, John. We could do games at night, and Delhi's here. I was saying we had Hell's Gate Monday night too.
That was wonderful.
When I heard Delhi today, I said, "Well, John, we have to have a program on for culture." Can I see? As Delhi laughing up, Mr. Brand was very big in culture. Oh, yeah. Mr. Brand had your own dance group and culture group and all kind of stuff. No, he had to stop people going on a cruise ship to entertain and all this other thing.
Yes, that's right.
He was very big in these things. So I'd say I want to fulfill Mr. Brand's dream, man. You know what I mean? And well, if we can get that done, when we really get started out, John, I will be very, very happy. Because like one guy I heard, I don't recall the name, one guy was on the show, was on the program, it was Tuesday night, and he said this is almost like sports max. I said, well, you must be listening to me. John, I keep saying, there's what I'm aiming, the sports max, the ESPN kind of thing. Even have the live, and I'm ready to do that in the next 2-3 years. There's where I'm going, John. Next year we have another 2 shows coming on, so we have shows almost every day of the week. And then we start to focus more, get the bank more involved, and Cecil Charles, movement company. We can't forget them.
Yes.
Those are people who really big us up.
Allow me to jump in real quick. I watched their program the other night when Hell's Gate was playing. I thought it was pretty clean what I was seeing. I mean, the video and the audio came through very, very, very nice.
Give Mark
well done.
Give Mark credit for that.
And Taddy, you know, use to John basketball.
That's why John can't play.
It's not that lack of teaching.
On that note, we have to close up shop. Let me just put in a few comments here. Calvin is saying Emma is a natural ball player, not just football. Good to have you watching X-Man. Neil Lewis, Bad News is saying, I really enjoyed today's program. Good to see Richie, Wadika, Taddy, and the Panman all in good spirit. I pray for good health and happiness for you guys. Good afternoon, Carol from Brands for Less. And Carol, let me say thank you for those gifts you you sorted out for us last week. Really appreciated. Calvin White is saying a great show today, guys. Nice seeing Richie and Wadika. And Calvin again is saying Happy New Year. So on that,
John, wait, John.
Oh Lord,
I heard your son Monday, Tuesday night. Give a Carol credit up in the camera.
Yes, Carol was on the back of the pickup, man, zooming in all that.
I have to give a credit for that. No,
we have to give Pardon and his I think his cousin.
Yep.
His cousin who was there on Monday night. So we're really building a team here going forward. I mean, it was really great for 2021. Emma, I think you came on board with your Talking Sports this year.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I want to let people know that on Monday the 3rd, to come, just to tune in for Marvelous MR with Talking Sports 5 to 6:30. And we want to thank all those people who have supported us through the year. ACB Caribbean, Simply Smarter Banking, Cecil Charles Group of Companies, Blue Mountain Waters, Mega Distributors, and Hutchison, and Plumbing and Electrical
Limited,
also Brands for Less. And we want to thank all the people who made this show kind of possible. They're coming now on the set itself.
Yes.
Our cameraman, our technician Mark. We want to say all the very best for the year and beyond, and we certainly hope that we have a better 2022.
Yep. Stay safe, be healthy, get vaccinated.
No, to the studio like where to go.
Okay?